Okay, so we're starting this video off with a bit of a montage. I guess I called this a montage last time too, but it's not really a montage. It's just a speed up clip, or a time lapse, I guess. And what we're doing here is we're finishing up the iron wall. So last time I finished about half of the iron wall, and mainly the point of the last half of the last video was to get those construction blocks up and build out the radius of the circle so that the perimeter of the observatory area was completed correctly. And now we're just building up the iron walls, and I'm experimenting here on screen a little bit with the different colors for where I want the doors to go. I was thinking about maybe doing blue lights, maybe doing red lights. I might switch it around later too, but right now I stopped with red lights. Okay, we're done with the iron wall of epicness. So this goes all the way around the base. There is a radius of 48 blocks starting from here and then going to the wall. So there's 48 free blocks in between the wall and the center block. Same thing in all the other directions. And then I have a 4-block high wall for the iron. And the reason for that is because I think I'm going to be having a lot of 3x3 doors. For example, I can do this, and then maybe have some slabs or something for a proper doorway. And then still have one layer of iron above it, because this way the entire surrounding can look uniform, and I don't have the construction material just above it. I think it just looks a little bit better this way, and it's kind of nice having a 5-block high wall. It's just kind of a very even number. It's not an even number, but it's a good number. A nice round number, I guess you could say. And the next step is to replace one more Y level, and that's going to be this entire floor. I'm not sure if I'll rip out this cobblestone, because I do want to have paths. Actually, I will, because I'm going to have paths from the observatory over to other houses and things in the area. And I'm not sure if I want it to be cobblestone or not, so I'll probably get rid of this. And also the grass, and then also the stone, and just replace the entire thing with snow blocks, which will look like this. And on the top of each door or exit area, I have a red light to indicate kind of danger, because this is kind of supposed to be more of like a, kind of inspired from like a military complex. And so if I make a door right here, and then I switch the lighting to dark night, you can see that this is kind of the danger zone going in and out of this door, because now you're outside of the safety boundaries, basically, of the observatory. And man, that is looking really cool. So anyway, I'll replace the floor and then I'll be back. And, oh, actually, one more thing. Let me switch the lighting again to Space Day. And I actually updated my version. There have been a couple more updates that came out. I was playing this game just through the itch download. I wasn't using the itch game launcher app that website provides, and I guess just downloading this game without the launcher, the 0.1.0 version wasn't working for me. It wasn't launching, so I was still playing on 0.14 for a while everybody else was updated. And I downloaded the launcher and I tried that instead, and now it does work. So in the top left corner of the screen, you can see pre-alpha version 0.1.1. And yeah, so I'll be right back as soon as I dig out this entire floor, which is going to take some time. And back again with another voice narration over this time lapse. I was thinking back on my previous video when I was talking about not showing my actual build of the expanse of the observatory tower, the shaft, going up into the cosmos, into the heavens. And I actually regret not recording that, because it's so easy for me to just open OBS and film and then make a time lapse out of it. And it would have been nice to have footage of me going through and stringing up the lights and doing all the pattern matching for the stone stairs and everything. I don't think anybody really cares, but I kinda care personally. One thing I've been thinking about is this observatory build actually going to last very long? It really depends on if there are any near-term changes to the world generation that are going to cause me to have to restart the world. That would kind of suck, because I would lose this build, but at least it's immortalized on my YouTube channel as kind of the first thing I ever made in this game. Okay, the floor is finally dug out. That took maybe 30 to 35 to maybe 40 minutes. And my index and middle finger are cramped right now. That was so much digging. But it's done. And one thing I didn't mention at the beginning of this video is that I actually updated my Cosmic Reach version to 0.1.1. Before I was just playing the game downloaded from itch.io without the itch.io launcher app that the website provides. And when it updated to 0.1.0, I was not able to launch the game. I tried to launch it, but nothing would happen. So I just stayed on 0.14. And then today I tried downloading the itch launcher, and then the game did work. And a new version was released, 0.1.1. So I installed that as well. And there are just some bug fixes, but another thing that was added was, or that I saw, was these right here, which are very similar to stone, but they're more like stone brick. So if you place them next to each other, you get this tiled look, which is very, very nice. I like it a lot. And I'm probably going to end up using it in this base because it fits very well with the theme. And then, of course, you also have the slabs. But you always have slabs for pretty much every block. It's kind of built into the metadata of the game. And so next up is to place all the snow. I'm going to take this time to kind of mention a few video things. So one thing I've noticed with my videos is that sometimes my mic kind of pops with volume if I start a sentence and I'm speaking very loudly, and that's kind of annoying. So I'm looking into how to fix that for future videos. Yep, that's all. Alright, so I'm about 35 to 40% of the way done with this snowy ice floor. I think it looks really, really nice, and it really does fit the color scheme of the rest of the observatory here. But one thing I want to mention is I know that there's a world edit mod that just became available on the Discord server. It's a little bit rudimentary right now, but I hope that I know that Final 4 Each mentioned being able to build large structures quicker than in vanilla Minecraft. In one of his videos, he talked about being able to imagine how something should look and then quickly be able to build it if it involves a lot of monotonous construction, basically. I think that's what he said. Maybe I'm twisting his words there a bit. But I really do hope that in kind of like a survival version of this game, once we get out of this basic creative mode pre-alpha stuff, I hope that the easy building, so in order to, if I wanted to construct this floor, not block by block, but some more intelligent way, I hope that it's not just like a world edit command. I would recommend something like the use of technology or like a redstone entity that maybe could build the floor for you, like what's that ice machine in real life, like a Zamboni, I think it's called, or something like that. Some use of technology where you actually have to go out, collect resources, and then fuel the technology to build these things for you. So that way you don't have to lay every block yourself, but it does take some work and resources in order to build things, in order to build big things like this quickly. Alright, here we are again with another time lapse. It's currently 5:09 a.m. and I have been up for almost 24 hours working on some stuff, but I'm doing okay. I came back from the gym maybe 7 hours ago at like 10 p.m. I was pretty tired, and then I don't know, I ate some soup, some tea soup, some tortellini soup, and I just felt energized, and I've been going ever since. And now I'm gonna head back to the gym in about a half hour and then go to work for a full day. So we'll see how that turns out. But I got cut off during the last time lapse. I ran out of time. I wanted to also say that I'm trying to do better with inserting background music. I know last time it was a little bit too loud and kind of sporadic, and I'm trying to improve. Alright, we are finally done. My middle finger is cramping really bad, holy shit. Yes, it's going to be nice when we have some kind of mechanism to automate this kind of very simple but long duration building that isn't a simple command like world edit. If I have to use world edit, I kind of just prefer to place everything manually because I get a greater sense of, I guess, accomplishment out of that. And I feel like I really built this floor because I did. If I used world edit to build it, then it wouldn't really feel like my floor. It wouldn't feel like I put my everything into this build. And so this is how it's standing. I have all 4 gates open. Some of them are blocked by stone, which actually that might be pretty interesting to like dig a tunnel through this moon terrain here. Now I did already say that I wanted to have a train station down below the observatory tower in the rock, so I'm not really sure what I'll do with this door. I could even close it off if I want to. One thing I'm considering actually is digging out maybe 3 blocks away from this iron wall all the way around so that there's a little bit of a moat so that you can't just jump over the wall. I guess it would have to probably be more than 3 blocks. So if I was to go here and sprint, let's see, how far? Yeah, I think it's... I should probably do a video on how far you can jump. I think jumping mechanics are going to change, but it would be nice to have a video that shows exactly how far you can jump. Maybe to kind of help with parkour maps or just platforming maps that people are inevitably going to create soon. So it looks like maybe I'll make a 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, maybe I'll make a 5 width moat around the wall just to protect from anybody jumping over top. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks very much for watching, and I think next time we will work a little bit on the rings of the observatory and perhaps start building the tippy top of the observatory so we can go up to the top and actually look around and maybe have some kind of glass floor or glass wall or something so we can see the entire moon. And okay, thank you very much for watching.